Good day, everyone. This is Onion. Today we're going to go over the charts for the shares and bonds for euros. We're going to look at some of the short interest and activity, some of the institutional activity, and also some unusual option triggers that alerted me last week on Friday. I do apologize for these videos. I'm still new at these, so the sound might be a little bit off, and the picture might not look that great, but here, we'll start off with the charts. Okay, so here's the technical chart for euros. I have it set to a 9-month period, and as you can see here, a few bearish signals, over the past month or so, and the 50-day average crossed below the 50-day average last week. So there's definitely on a slow downward trend. The MACD is right at the zero line, but it's starting to separate from the average line. Momentum is dropping. Everything is in a bearish trend here, so it's not really a surprise. Like the share price is reflecting this, so this is not a surprise at all. Now, if you look at support and resistance based on 9 months, like the past 250 days, support is found at $1.74, and resistance is found at $2.04. And if you were to buy, well, it has today's date, but if you were to buy yesterday, a good stop price, according to the technicals, would be $1.57. So nothing really stood out to me last week with euros. I did notice I had an alert go off. There was unusual option activity, and I haven't had this alert go off in a while for euros. So what I noticed on the $5 call options is there was a little bit of a spike in volume, for the ones expiring on March 19th. So, some people like to look at this as a positive or bullish signal, but for 41 contracts to sell on Friday for the $5 call options, it alerted me, right? It's abnormal. So if we look at the bonds, the past 6 months, 6 months here, it's basically staying up where it was. It was staying level for a bit, but then last week it dropped off. There was a little bit of a sell-off last week. Not a big drop, but as you can see here, it did drop down. It closed at, what did it close at? It closed at 93. They don't have the last uptick, but it ended up closing up and around here. So, you know what? The bonds are still holding up. If we look at the last 1 year, the bonds are still very high. So, big money here is still betting on euros. Okay, so here's the institutional activity for euros last week, starting on the 22nd. There wasn't a lot. There was a few change in positions, and you can see a lot of these investors have very, very small amount of shares in euros. There was only one that closed their position, and there wasn't any new positions. But the one thing I do like about this is that the ETFs are still buying into it. I think yes, I have it up here. As you can see here, that this I'll bring this up here. They're increasing. The funds are increasing ownership in euros, and you can see here, like this fund in particular, it's got 3.7 million shares. So they're not decreasing; they're increasing. So again, big money is betting on euros, and that is, to me, that is a very, very good sign. If we look at the short interest and volume last week, you can see that the short volume, nothing really stuck out. The ratio is getting a little bit higher, but really there's nothing that stuck out to me. I thought I had it on the screen here, but the last time I checked the short share availability, there was 1.2 million shares available, and the borrow rate was 1.89%. So overall, I'm still bullish on euros. I do believe in this company. I have been invested for quite a while with them. So, this might be a biased opinion, but I do see a lot of institution strength in euros. And I see a lot of the smaller retailer investors, just getting bored and selling off. So I do believe this is still a good long hold. I don't think it's going to go back up to $10 again, but I really, really believe this is a good hold. And the institutions, it looks like they believe the same thing. So good luck to everyone. I hope this video helped, and have a wonderful day.